All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for bearing with me, bearing with us. Juan is back here working his butt off. And we think we've got it figured out. We look like we're on pace. Looks like the darts are hitting when the darts are hitting. So, it only took like 3 resets. All right. So, anywhoosie, we are here in the ladies' race for 3. Extreme MPRT here at the NADO Continental finale. Friday night action. Shelly Hudson Ryan. Hi, Shelly. I love your face. I miss your face. I adore your face. Happy birthday, Teddy. Teddy Bird. All right, so kicking off, we are Bobby Smith, Rhiannon Smith, Brandy Jeffers, and Jennifer Bland duking it out here. I do believe Bobby and Rhiannon are up 1-0 right now. We're in leg 2. Trying to get back into the flow of things. Now I think we got it all figured out. You know, nobody's perfect. Big Trip 18.
If you signed up for mini number 3, we are getting started now.
They're just running minis all over the place in here right now. Don't know why. Don't know. Yeah. All the craziness. Anywho, just a PSA, personal announcement. If anybody out here that is in the Middleton, Wisconsin area, a.k.a. just outside of Madison, that wants to bring your boy a real dinner, I love you forever. Jesse decided to go have steak and didn't want to invite his manager / agent / best friend / dart partner. You know. And Jennifer Bland to the board. Jennifer Bland, I do believe, is the wife of Brandon Bland. For that, I am sorry. But him and his scallywag cap is adorable. Saying in advance. Give me a treble, girl.
Number 3, we are starting now. Come get your sheets at stage 2.
Big third trip 16. Tightens it back up and gives them another wedge. This game kind of unrolling in an unorthodox way because they have 17s and 20s. They now have 16s. Nobody's claimed the 19s yet. 18s are gone. And Jesse's chasing. Or Brandy's chasing, not Jesse. Jesse's her daughter. Brandy's chasing. Got it. And my screen, this one blank. There it is. We're back. Somebody please take the 19s before I lose my mind. There's one. Gives them 2 in it. Jennifer Bland finds herself a single 19. Goes 17 on the third. Splites into a 2. Brandy finds a single 17 there. Finds yourself a couple single 2s. Needs to get into that 17 in the worst way. Big third dart. Randy Jeffers to the board. Treble 16. Single 17. Single 2 on the third. I'll bring Bobby Smith to the board. 1-1. Finds yourself a single 19. Tightens the game up. Single 17. Going after that 15 to establish and push. Just wires into another 2. Do grab the point lead, but they're hunting a wedge. Single 19, tightens it up. Just wires over. And treble 3. So, opportunity for Brandy. Treble be huge. Couple 19s would be great. Single 17. Treble 19. Single 15. Randy Jeffers Thomas with a great round. Shuts him down. Puts a few points on the board. Puts the pressure back on the team with Smith and Smith. Bowl, double bowl actually. 2 19s to follow. Some interesting action right there. Didn't go 15s. Interesting, but they hit 2. She hit 2. She hit the double. Jennifer Bland looking at that 15. Treble 2. Treble 2. Treble 17. Huge third dart. Makes it almost a 100-point game. Puts all the pressure. Treble 15. Single 15. Big dart starting to flow. Starting to see more trebles. It's going to get interesting. Brandy and Jennifer have 1 love. Single 15. Treble 15, just to make sure that the wedge stays closed. You know, you want to get on it, stomp on it, make sure it doesn't reopen on it. You know what I mean? Going 17s for closes. Gets 1, doesn't get the other. So, Jennifer Bland to the board. Double bull to win the leg. Brandon Jeffers, Jennifer Bland to go up 2-0. And they will go back to 0-1. It is a race to 3. Ditto 4 leg 1, ditto 4 leg 5, alternating 501 stack and cricket. Last game being 501 stacked. Bobby and Rhiannon got to get on board here. They want to start to make a push in this leg. Or in this match. Need to push in this leg to stay in the match. Apologies. Fails to find a bull to open up. 38 scored. That'll bring Brandy to the board. $16 followed by a bull. Followed by an 11, 77 for Brandy. $21 scored. Dennis Hausman, you want to help me out? Since I didn't get to because you're having all the technical trouble. I feel terrible. Which one's Bobby? Which one's Rhiannon? I was told through the window, through my little curtain here, that Bobby is in the jersey and Rhiannon, or Rhee, is in the gray t-shirt, but I don't know that that's true. That's what somebody poked their head in and told me. I feel awkward not knowing. I feel bad. But I can't exactly go out there and interrupt the match to find out. 68 scored on that trip. That'll bring Brandy back around. And her Hawaiian floral print. 20 to a bull. 2 of 5. Leaves him sitting 318. Sorry. Rhea is the t-shirt. So I was right. Okay, they were told me correctly. I apologize. So it's Bobby in the jersey, Rhea in the t-shirt. Thank you ever so much, Mr. Baylor. Appreciate you. Yeah, someone stuck their head in because I asked and said that, and I didn't know who it was that told me that, and I didn't know if I could take that at face value. Not saying they'd lie to me, but somebody else could be wrong too. So Jennifer Bland up, looking to find herself a bowl here. Doesn't quite get the bowl hit. 27 scored. Re-staring at 347, hits a 10. Falls with a 20. Give me a bowl, girl. And slides over into an 8 for 38. I've seen Ree throw. She looks familiar to me, and I swear I've seen her throw somewhere before. Not sure where. I remember quite where. But I remember her tearing the bullseye up. I remember that much. Brandy's a 14 to a 2. Slides out, opens the hand, pushes it into a 13. Scoring is slowed down just a touch here. See if Bobby can heat it back up. Find yourself 17. To 7. Back into a 17. Looks like she might be trying trebles. So she's not hitting the bowl right at the moment. Jennifer Bland. Again, husband is the scallywag cap wearer himself. That's up a 1 and an 8. And a 3 to crack the 10 mark. Score 12 on the round. This game looks like it's tightened right back up. Treble 2. Single 17. So it does look like they're trying trebles. Not hitting bowls, so they're trying trebles. See if they can start pounding on some trebles. Brandy with a 12, follows with an 8. And then a Robin Hood slap shot into another 12. Paul, I took tonight off. I did it last year. Yeah, I wanted to be able to rest up a little bit, have dubs and trips tomorrow and Sunday. My shoulder is only so much. Jennifer Bland with a pair of bowls and a big hat trick to set up to 68. So, yeah, I took tonight off. I threw this morning through the uncapped and opted out of the MPRT tonight. Bull from Marie, followed by a 13 to a 6. 69. But, yeah, so I'm not throwing tonight. I've only got so many tosses in the shoulder in a weekend, and I'm already mediocre enough. I'm throwing with Ron and Kim in the morning for trips, and then me and Ron tomorrow night for dubs. Set up the bowl. Sets up the 120, goes up, hits treble 12, and a single 5 to put it on 79, puts pressure on the 48. I'm gonna try, brother. I'm gonna try. Ron and Kim and I are gonna have some fun, give it a go. See what happens. I didn't throw bad today. Me and Josh got paired up today. We threw pretty well together. Looks double 12. Single 15. Oh, up into the 13 to leave a 2. So now, $17 for, gotta go 12 Bull. Gets a 12, Bull to win the leg. She's just off into the 11 to leave 39. But now, 2's not as easy as you think. Snug between the 17 and 15, all kinds of bust potential. See if Brandy can square one up and just hit a fat single. She does, dead center of it. So just like that, Brandy Jeffers, Jennifer Bland take out Bobby and Rhiannon Smith. And they'll move right on. Well, I got a split second. I will say we are live. We got our mojo straightened out. We got our lag fixed, it looks like. Hopefully we're streaming and sounding a little better. Hopefully I don't sound terrible. NADO Continental Finale. Live here in Middleton, Wisconsin. We are at the beautiful Marriott West here in Middleton, Wisconsin. Like I just said, be here all weekend long. We are Cincy Dart streaming. I'm your boy Ryan George. I'll be here all weekend long when I'm not throwing. Like I said, I'll be here for some of the remainder of the night, whatever they want to stream up, whatever we're doing here. They're running a bunch of minis around the original blind draw as well. And then we'll be back first thing tomorrow morning with trips, all 701 stacked up. And then tomorrow night is all dubs combo. And then Sunday's the big money blind, where all the ABC draw and all that jazz. So, I'm your boy, like I said, I'm your boy Ryan George. I'm here. Here to make you laugh, hopefully not make you cry, hopefully not sound terrible, and hopefully do a decent job calling some matches. We're going to keep right on keeping on. I'm not sure. He's going to go out there, and Juan's going to go out and find a match for me right now. So I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to pay some bills, say some hi to people, see who's going to bring my way. And I'll be back here in just a few minutes. Hey, Paul, if you're still here, I'm jumping on. I'm not really hearing myself talk. Your flights are sitting on the printer at my house. I haven't seen you since we ordered them. But yeah, they're sitting at my house right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're back. Get dialed in here. You guys are waiting on they're waiting on one more teammate to show back up. They might be diddling up. No, okay, we're throwing still. We got Tim Donahue, Tim Caditz, Heath Coombs, and Robert Wiseman. Boys are getting good, loose, warmed up. Remember, we are going to be live all weekend long. We're going to be here. I have no intention of leaving unless I'm throwing. Which, if I throw good, then maybe I'll get to hang around and throw for a while. Maybe you get to see me on the stream. Maybe. Pop quiz. Can anybody tell me if I've been on the stream yet today? Bum. See how many viewers have stuck around. By the way, I'm still waiting for Sean Green to check back in here. I'm waiting on Sean. Need you, Sean. Come on, Sean. Well, Caditz is lining them up. Bully. And this is Robert right here. Wiseman. I'm going to go with Wiseman. I didn't ask. I just said, are you Robert? Ooh, he throws doubles. It's cute. Tim Caditz. So I was talking to Tim and Tim, ironically enough, the team of Tim and Tim. And they said they've been around each other 4 or 5 times at 4 or 5 random setup tournaments like this, NADOs or whatnot. There's Heath. And they've drawn each other 3 times out of the 5 times they've been at the same kind of tournament like this. In situations like this. They've drawn each other 3 times. I'm like, well, it's just the power of T. TD and TK. I was like, hey, you throwing good together? You get each other figured out how well you're going to throw together? And they're like, yeah, we're getting there. I'm like, all right, then take it and run with it, brother. So everybody do me a favor while we're taking a split second and let these guys keep getting good and warmed up, because you know the better the darter, the more they got to throw. Do like, subscribe, share, follow, subscription bells, all that jazz. We are live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. There's your diddle. 1 dot out of a double. My presets are not currently working on my trackpad, or I'd zoom you in, but we're rebounding from the lag we were having. And Caditz just slides down out. So we'll get kicked off. Race to 2. We are on the loser side. Will be Heath and Robert to throw first. They did win the diddle. Robert to go first. He'll open himself up just outside to an 18. There he recenters and finds a bull. And just up and over into a 4. I have a feeling this one might be a barn burner. We shall see how it shakes. Single 3 just under it for Donahue. Bull on the second. A bull on the third. First low ton of the match, 103. Puts him at 398. Here comes Heath. Now Heath, I've had the pleasure of spending a little bit of time around here and there, watching him throw at other tournaments. Very unique style of throw. Brings it to center. Very good shot, but just a very unique throw style. Very tall guy, too. Long and tall, so he can reach to that board. Finds himself a bowl and a couple others, so 60 scored. That'll bring Tim Caditz to the board. I was so proud I said his last name right. Finds himself a 17. Follows with a 2 and finds a bowl on the third for 69. So we're rumbling along here. Robert opens bowl. Finds a bowl. Split the difference to give me a hat, kiddo. That a boy. Hat trick for Robert Wiseman. Wiseman. I'm going with Wiseman. Puts him at 219. Puts him 110 up. So Donahue to look to tighten the game back up. Starts the bowl. Great way to start. Just a dot out into the 8. Finds it back into a bowl for 108. Tightens it back up. Got a 2-point game. But it looks like Heath's going to have the first opportunity to get it down to an out. Set his partner up nicely. Just a couple dots into the 19. Brian says it's Robbie. Should I just call him Robbie? Okay, I can go with Robbie. We get the formal names sometimes in the CompuSport. They're all super formal. There's one guy even listed in there as Doctor. It's kind of interesting. Tim working toward a bowl here. Finds it on the second dart. Needs one more and gets it. Leaves his partner sitting 109. And that'll bring Robbie. There you go. We'll go with Robbie. Back to the board, staring down 168. It's doable. It's big, but it's doable. Robbie or WizKid? Make you a deal. I'll go with Robbie until I see like a big 0-1 out or a big 9 mark in cricket, and then I'll go to WizKid. I'll let him earn it. I'm all for it. I'm all for the nicknames. I love that. I love the action. All right, so Donahue staring down 109. Their team sitting right behind him at 127. Goes 9, falls in the 9 first. That makes it easy. Bull. And he's just into the 16 to leave 34. All right, so Heath to the board, staring down 127. So we're going 57 for 70. Trip 17. 51. So now you can go with open. We can go single 19, triple 19, triple 19, single 19. You can go bowl, double 13. You can go 16, trip 20. I mean, possibilities are endless. Let's see where he's looking. 7. He was looking at 19 for treble 19, which I've learned is a growing. Sounds like a growing route in popularity for 76. Instead of messing with that double 13, which can be ugly, just going and finding 4 19s. So 34, single 3. Now we're going 15 to 16. That's what you do. 31. It's a 15 to a 16. A 15 to a 16. Or if it's double out, it's a 15 to a double 8. Or it's master out, it's a 15 to a double 8. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. That a boy. 15 to a 16, just like it's written up. And just like that, Tim and Tim take leg 1 against Heath and Robbie. I'm glad we see eye to eye on that, Brian. I'm all about it. He hits some big stuff. I'll call him wherever he wants, as long as it's PG friendly and I can keep it on Facebook. All righty, Robbie to start us off. Single 20 just under the treble. Just wires into the 1. Finds another single 20. And that'll bring Tim Donahue to the board to open up cricket. No, Paul, not master out. Unfortunately, this weekend we are open on everything. It's kind of frustrating. I'd love it if it was even give me double. I'd be fine with open double or open master, but no. The ruling populist vote is that we do open. So it's a little more finicky, but doing the best we can with what we got. Mr. Heath finding 17s, finds himself a single. Goes back up, shuts down the 20s to stop the points from being formed there since they're still sitting on zeros. I'll tell you what, Paul, I know that you're home because of, that, but I'll tell you what. One thing I will say, even if it's open or whatever, treble 19 first dart, treble 19 second dart, give me a 9. Woo! Is that this place is pretty freaking cool. That's the one thing I will say. The venue's beautiful.
This hotel was phenomenal.
Staff's been phenomenal. The rooms are beautiful. So that part of it, I'll go with this. The experience of NADO, as long as Don doesn't talk over me on this thing, is that it's beautiful.
Solid grab on the third dart.
Big grab. Big grab. 18 points. Gets him on the board. Donahue to the board, looking to shut down 18s and maybe break open 17s. Going 19s. He's going to expand on the lead a little. Okay. I like it. I'm all for it. Treble 18. Huge dart.
That's huge.
And a huge third dart. Trip 17. Shuts down 2 wedges and bumps at 19 points. Leaves Heath to stare at 16s. He goes 15s. I like it. Treble 15, second dart. Treble 15, third. The cap isn't terrible. Open out, I don't like either. The cap's not terrible, though. There's a lot of really big shots here that found partners. So, I mean, it's doable. If you're good with finding someone and building a relationship with someone and throwing with them, you can make it work. Because we got Jared Henry and George Daniels and guys like that here who are 80-something rated NATO players, then, the schmucks like me just fall into the middle. So, Robbie looking at 15s, finds a single. All the room for that treble. Puts 60 on the board. Puts them up 5. But they're hurting 2 wedges. So, Tim can flip it. So technically, he could afford to go single for points and then go after to close, or go hyper aggressive and go 16s first. Single 19. Yeah, he was going to go 16 to 15. I like the way that kid thinks. Goes trip 15 on the third dart. Big darts being thrown. Somebody kicked my camera. Just a casual 3-8 and a 4-6. Here's Heath looking at 16s. Finds a single. Finds himself another one. And another 3 fat singles. One just a dot inside the wire's edge on that treble. That's going to keep him at just an arm's length. So, Cadets to the board. Going to look to get rid of it. Single. Even if it's 3 fat singles, brother, gets it done. And there it is. So now we're on a bull run. See what Robbie can dig out here. Double bull to opens. A great open. Getting aggressive. Gets double and gets a single. I see him going down to try to take out the 19 to remove a wedge from play. Gutsy. It's not a big, it's only a bull. Bull separating him. And I hate to be that guy, but if I'm Tim Donahue right now, I'm looking at that. I'm throwing one at the bull, and if I'm not feeling it, I'm gonna empty the clip into the 19s. And I'm not gonna give him a chance. He's not even gonna go from the get. I like the way. Oh, smooth. He says, I'm gonna do it either way you shake it down. Donahue and Cadets are now up 2-0. Casually throwing themselves a 4-5-7. And that'll take us back to 0-1, where Heath and Robert are going to have to. Oh, no. That's a race to 2. That's it. I apologize. We're on losers. That's a race to 2. So that's it. Tim Donahue and Tim Cadets take out Heath Combs and Robbie Wisman. The Whiz Kid, unfortunately, coming up just a bit short on that one. Their night is over. Tim and Tim will live to fight another day and find another match. But I am your boy, Ryan George, here all weekend long, Cincy Dart streaming live at NADO 2021 Continental Finale here in Middleton, Wisconsin. We're at the beautiful Marriott West having ourselves a good old time. So if you're not here, you should be here. And if you're close by, you should come over. I'm going to take a break, pay some bills. We'll be back here in just a minute. We're going to fish ourselves out another match. See you in a minute. Everybody, it looks like we're going to get back and get underway here just momentarily. That'll be the battle of the Tims again. Cadets and Donahue against Mike Erickson and Tony Kruger. Tony Kruger might be my favorite darter of the weekend. Only simply because his last name's Kruger and it's October. I don't really know him other than that, but you know, makes for fun anyway. We'll let these boys get warmed up, get going. See how things shake out. Looks like Pamela's back and she's cheering on the Tony. I'll tell you what, Tim Donahue, I enjoy his posture and his handle on the dart, and I enjoy his delivery. Firm, straight to the board. Nicely done. I'm knocking my microphone everywhere. Juan got me new toys. The boom micro, it's got like a boom handle extender here. All kinds of fun stuff. Hold on, but first let me take a selfie. Shwa. I can't twist. There we go. Yay! Oh, that's a terrible picture. Daryl, help me. I'm not going to look. You're just going to take a picture of me in my natural environment. Ha 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 ha. We're diddling and piddling. And there we go. And Tony wins the diddle. The picture of your finger. Camera's up top, brother. All right, so we're starting in 5:01. This is Losers Race to 2. Mike and Tony are going to get us kicked off. You're so delightful. Thank you, sir. Opens up low ton 103. Donahue to the board. Opens with a 9. Finds himself a bull in a second dart. Look how smooth that arm falls. Bull in the third for 109. He said, let me up you by 6. See you, brother. 398. Mike Erickson opens up. Bull, bull, bull. First hat trick of the match. That can be big money for a match like this. We are race to 2. We are on the loser's side. Everybody's going to find that bull. We're having ourselves a bully party. Back-to-back caddies. Tim Caddies says, yes, please. Party for me. Let's go. Everybody firing on all cylinders. Just a dot out. Don't let that be a hanger. Ooh, that one a 6. God love you. Treble 20, big third dart. Guess what? You're on an out because of that. Big setup. Way to think it through. 242 starts double bull. Another bull go a long way right here. Another one puts you on 92. All the pressure in the world. Tim Donahue, back-to-back Hatties. Let's go. Finds himself a 20 and then an 8. Finds himself a bull on the third for 84. Puts pressure on the 92. So now, is it treble 20 for double 16? Is it bull for trip 14? We are open. It's bull for trip 14. And he said, waste not, want not, 2 darts and party. Party hardy. Tim Caddies, Tim Donahue take leg 1. Throwing a 45 all casual like it's just nobody's business but their own. And again, I'm not here to push the button. I can't from here. All right. So, Mike Erickson to open up. Treble 20. Treble 20, give me 9. 9'd it, but triple 5 doesn't count. Great darts to open. Oh, I hear my cello song in the back. Bum, 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 bum. Single 20 to a single 19. Woo, he's firing that dart. Tony Kruger throwing that dart with authority. Cadet's looking for some action on the 19. Finds it, gets the point lead back. No trebles, but point lead retained. Single 20. Single 20, dancing with it. Single 19 takes a stab at it. There's nothing wrong with that. You have 3 to close. It's a good poke. It's only 25 points, but it's a good poke. I like it. I'm here for it. Saddle corners, goes up for a shot at closing it. Right on that wire, trip 5. Donahue reassessing, really desperately, honestly, really need the trip 19 right here. Goes top side. I'm intrigued. Single 19 to close. Single 17 going right next door. Single 17 just a little high into the small part of the pie, but gives him 2 on it. Closes the wedge, puts 2 on the 17s. Cadet's more than likely going to be looking at 18s when he comes to the board here. I would. Because you can transition treble over to a double or a treble 20. No doubles in cricket in my book. Saddles at 1, just right there. There's your treble. Just another wire into the 1. He's right on top of it. Man alive. Casual 3.5 to a casual 3 here so far. Just another day at lunch. Trip. Oh, he wanted that single. There it is. So, 2 wedge swing on the shutdown from Mike Erickson. Treble 16. Woo, down in the 7 elbow. Single 16 for 111, down 9 points. That'll bring Kruger to the board. Got choices here. He's got options. He's got time. I'd stab at the 16. He does, and he's just saddle high. Goes up, fires trip 5. And there's a big treble 20 on the 3rd dart. Said I'm not going to piddle around with trying to close. I'm just going to stretch it out. Makes it a 69-point game. Big 7 mark for Tim Cadets. Changes the pace of the game a little here. Treble 20. Treble 20. Treble 16. Huge 9 mark from Mike Erickson. Big 7 and an answer. Just a couple 4-3s across the board each here. Goodness gracious. Big darts being thrown here now, boys. Single to a treble to a single, bull. Finds himself 1 bowl on that visit. So, Mike Erickson, 2 bowls to get the leg taken care of. Make it 1 apiece. Does not find it, but finds 17 points on the fallout. Just over top of that bowl. Might be hanging a bit on him. He needs those bowls bad. He can break open the bowls. Couple doubles here. Changes the point thought process. There's one. There's a double. Man, if he'd gone double-double, that'd have been real cool. But we're tightened right back up. It's only a 9-point game. Does not find a bowl, does not find points. So here we go. He's got 3 dart out. Single bowl, double be huge. Single. Oh. Round 20 finds treble 20. I mean, that's smart darts. Gives them 64-point lead. Pushes them for bowls in the worst way. Single 20 on the fallout. Double bowl. Tightens it up, but doesn't lock it up. And there's a bowl to wrap up the leg. And Tony Kruger makes it 1 apiece. So they will diddle for leg 3. I'm going to jump over here and make it say 1 apiece. I'm going to figure it out. Be right back. There we go. Ooh, battle of the darts. Looks like Kruger is just inside. So we are 501. Single 7, single 6, needs the bowl. Single 12. Big low ton, but are we backing it up? Because, yep, sure is. All 3 are in. So we're going to go tap, tap. So actually, hat trick for Mr. Tim Donahue. That'll break open. Once the bowl finds a 10. Finds another bowl for a 110. Mr. Erickson. That'll bring Cadets to the board. Cadets finds himself a 1. And then a 20. Finds himself a bowl, buddy. Just underneath it. Circle and everything. Bowl in the open for Kruger. Bowl on the second dart. Big hat trick. Tony Kruger. Big darts being thrown. 216 to 311. Starts with a bowl for Mr. Donahue. Give me an answer. Big hat trick answer puts them on and out. Holy cow. All right, Mike Erickson steps up. His job here now is that right there. Put him on and out. 113 for 103. Puts all kinds of pressure on Mr. Cadett. So now we're looking trip 20, trip 17, bull. Oh. Got the double bull, hit a 20, and got a 12 on the return trip coming back down to leave it on 79. Still drives it down, still puts pressure on the 103. 15 to leave 88. How do you play it? Double bull for double 19. And he hits it. And Tony Kruger, hero of the day, takes out 103, ending on a double 19. And that'll do it. That's the match. Mike Erickson, Tony Kruger take out Tim Donahue and Tim Cadett. Heck of a match, gentlemen. Big darts thrown all the way around. Didn't know who was in until they were in. Wow. And that'll end the night for Tim and Tim. Tony and Mike get to keep on trucking on. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are live. Cincy Darts streaming live at your NADO Continental finale. Middleton, Wisconsin, Marriott West. Having ourselves a good old time this weekend. We'll be here live all weekend long. I'm Ryan George. I'm your boy here on commentary for Cincy Darts streaming. I'll be here all weekend long as I'm not throwing. Maybe I'll get to make a stream before I'm done. But we are here. We're having ourselves a great old time. Beautiful facility, beautiful setup, beautiful staff. Having ourselves a great, great time. We're going to take a break, pay some bills, figure out exactly what's going on here, see who we're going to have next. Be back in just right, looks like we're getting started. I do believe the winner of this, basically playing for second, third, winner of this gets to go back after George Daniels and Jim Hedrick. And looks like Jared won. So Jared and Casey will start us off. It's a race to 2. We're starting 5:01. Go to cricket. Final game will be 5:01 if necessary. Jared finds himself a bowl second dart, bowl third dart, 103 to open. The really interesting thing yet is Jared's done well. He's done well today, but at the same time, I've not seen him unlock real Jared Henry like what I really know he can do. Watched him do last year. Don't get me wrong, he's done well. Just thing that scares me is there another gear. So we go matching 103s to open from Tony Kruger. That's all I'm saying. I'm not insulting the man at all. The man is a phenomenal shot. Superior to me by miles and miles and miles and miles. Casey bowled a double bull just down into the 15 for 115. But I've just not seen. I know he's got another gear is what I'm saying. I'm saying brace yourself because the man has another gear. Bowl to open. Another bowl. Finding it. Hat trick. First hat trick of the match. Puts him 248. Jared stepping up looking at 283. Would love to find his partner an out. Single 3 again. Just under it. Bowl. 11. No 103 this time. Sits on 64. Puts him just ahead to 219, but leaves him. Won't be the first to see an out. But looks like Tony Kruger's been determined to make his partner the first one to see an out. Leave him on 98, boy. Hat trick to put him on 98. They want to see George. Who really wants to catch George? Casey Bowl. We're in out country. Bowl. Another one. Jeez, oh Pete. Back-to-back hat tricks. Yeah, Tony, this one's about to be barn burner. Take out the 98 or else you're not going to see it again because the 69 going to go. Bowl. Trip 16. Gone in 2 darts. Just like that, Mike Erickson, Tony Kruger take leg 1 in a race to 2 against Casey Willman, Jared Henry. Holy cow. Just a casual 45 and what, a 38, 39, something like that? Jeez, oh Pete. This one's going to be, Tony, either it's going to be over real quick or it's going to be a burner. Jared, windshield wiper on the 20s, treble on the 3rd. Now the question is for Mike Erickson, do you establish and go up or do you close and go down? You establish and go up. I'm all for that. 5 mark on the 19s to open, 38 points. The only downside is not taking a shot on that 3rd dart. Well, it's a hero dart, but a single treble flips the board. Oh, wire to wire. And just under the wire, Casey comes up blank on his first visit. So that'll bring Mr. Kruger to the board. He by far has one of the coolest names of the weekend so far. Treble 20, shut it down. Go 19 or go next door to 18s. Single 18 will get you started there. Absolutely, Tony. Firing on all cylinders. And I see we got Miss Amy Greenbone back in the building. Treble 17. Flight's over. Another treble 17. Gives them the point lead. But swing across the yard. Mike Erickson can stare down that 19, hits a single. I'd chase that 18 instead of that 17, but 19 to a miss to a 19 for 38 points. Brings Casey back up. Casey's going to stare down that 17. Here's where that 18 might have come into play. Maybe not. Oh, no. Finds a single, but that leaves them trailing by, what, 9 points? 8 points. So, again, if I'm me, I'm stabbing that 18. Yes, sir. Me and Mr. Kruger should throw together. And that's why. Now you're a 2-wedge push. And that single means a lot more that way. Big, big darts. And now he can't flip the board on you quite as easily. Bop, bop, bop. There we go. I'm on the song too. Single 17, single 17. Single 17, 51 from Jarrett Henry. Shelby Kruger in with, I think it's the stash. Hey. Could be the stash. It could be the bald head. The power of bald. Single 19, single 19, single 17. That's good darts, brother. You're up 30 points, and you only need one single to close. You're in good shape. You got 2 wedges. Don't hang your head. You're in control. He has to go 6 or better. There's 3. And a single, so there's 4. So that gives him a 37-point lead, but little to work with here. All right, lost track. Here we are, 251 to 207. All right. Sorry, lost track there for a second. Had to have a conversation. 3 single 19s for 245, only trailing 6 points. Casey and Jared have 16s, but still down 2 wedges on the 19s and the 18s. Single. Went after the 19. I like that. Triple 16, big 5 mark for Casey. Would have liked to have taken the 19 away, but still put 4 16s on it. Big shot for Mr. Kruger. 95 points. Puts him up. Jarrett Henry haunting. He's so... There he is. That's more Jared-like. Tony Hall, power of the bald. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. I couldn't pull off bald. Be nice for the maintenance, though. Big trip 19. And a single to follow. Makes it a 5-point game.
All players remember, we're playing triples in the morning. It's an 8 a.m. start. You got to be here by 7:30 to be checked in. 8 a.m. start, be here by 7:30. Terminal hall usually opens by an hour before, and the bar will open at 8.
Jared staring to shut it, looking to shut it down. Went after the 18, got a single out of it, shut the 19 down. So that brings Erickson back to the board, trailing almost 60 points. But they have the 18s. They need to make this, they need to capitalize here. Oh. I need Mike to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Casey, 2 single 18s will be a big, oh no. Don't miss on the third. Gets the close on the third, but treble, 45. I mean, 98. That would be enough. Technically, it's only 7 points, so that's irrelevant now. Inside, upside, topside, downside. Kruger looking to his left, like board 1 might have been a bit of a distraction at that moment. Needs to remember, he didn't have a shot clock. He can take his time. I'm here to tell you, I fully support Jarrett Henry, but boy, he's not hitting as many trips as I was expecting him to. Not like he did against George. Maybe he's saving some for the gas tank. We'll see what happens. Treble 15. Single 15. That tightens it up. Makes it a 21-point. No, can't be that. Nah, I'm terrible at math. 17, 24-point game. Chip 15 gone. 16. And a little bit of gusto on that last dart. Send it up in the 8. Here's the point where you got to hold on. Need bowls. You can't cash in. You're just a couple bowls out. You know, a couple doubles. You're in the race. Jared's not quite hitting like Jared does. There's a single. See, he just dots out. I mean, which is for Jared. Those are big misses. So Mike Erickson to the board. There's a dot out. Dot out. Finds one.
We are still waiting for you. 37. Last call. Danny Oaks, Cincy Fort, 437.
Bolt. Oh, 11. And a 16. Well, he gets 16 points out of it. Casey Willman puts one on there, but doesn't end the leg. Which gives Kruger, one more shot at it. But they need all the bulls they can find. Finds one. But I would think Jared Henry going to end this in 1 or 2 darts. And gets it on the second dart. So we will go to leg 3, which is 0-1. And we will diddle. Jared's offering. Looks like one dot out. And Kruger looks like he's 3 out. Yeah, Brent, we are playing for loser third, second. Winner is guaranteed second and gets to go play George Daniels and Jim Hedrick for a chance to try to double dip. Try to take a double dip at the chip. Jared opening up 74. They won the diddle. I missed a Kruger. Need to see these boys come to life like they did in that last match. There's a bull. Give you another one. Double bull for 107. Low time to open. That'll get them started. Casey Willman to the board. I do enjoy Casey. Finds himself a 7. There's your bull, buddy. Wire shot gave him a 16. Couldn't be a wire, could be a bull, could have been 16. Right there. I'll bring Mike Erickson to the board. Finds himself a 19. Needs to get up just a little bit, dropping his elbow just a touch. Finds a bull on the third for 72. They're up 32. Jared just under into a 3 and just over into a 1. Split the difference for double bull for a 54. This is Tony's chance to capitalize right here. Only down 22 against the throw. It's a great first dart. Big second dart. Hat trick does wonders right here, buddy. Big hat trick from Tony Kruger. Coming at a perfectly opportune time. Let's see what Casey Willman says for an answer. Hat trick puts your partner at 150. That's a start. That's dead center. Ooh, flights into a 2. Finds a bull for 102, but that leaves him sitting outside of out country So, Erickson can take a deep breath. He's got 6 darts. Well, his team has 6 darts. He gets 3 of those. There's Amy. Hi, Amy. Bull. 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 Back to back. Hats. Baby. Whoo. And Jared, all Jared can do at this point is drive it down the best he can to set Casey up. Hope for a miss. And she does. Puts it on 86. So, we're looking double 11. We are playing open, so you can go 2 single 11s. It's really the best camera angle I got. I was hoping for a little bit better one. And hits it. First dart, no question. Tony Kruger ends it. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Erickson, Tony Kruger taking down Casey Willman and J-Rod Jared Henry. I won't tell a lie. I didn't see that coming. Not saying they're not good shots. I just know that J-Rod has a gear, but he didn't find it. So, Casey and Jared's night comes to an end. And Mike and Tony's night goes on. Then they will get the opportunity to try and dip in the double fashion. The man you see on the feed right now, I don't know if they're going to come up next. I think he's bringing up a ladies match next. But George Daniels and Jim Hedrick, I don't know if he's going to make him wait. I don't know if he's going to let him throw another board. That's Juan's call. Juan's in charge. I'm just here for your commentary, but I'm your boy, Ryan George. Here with you all weekend long if I'm not throwing. And as I cheesily say to myself every once in a while, I'm back like I never left. Because I feel like I never left. I'm hungry. Anyway, we are live. NADO Continental 2021. We're in the beautiful Marriott West in Middleton, Wisconsin. Tell you what, it's beautiful up here. Absolutely gorgeous up here. Hotel's beautiful. Landscape is beautiful. The people are beautiful. The darts have been beautiful. Be here all weekend long. Sean, I thought you were coming, Sean. Thought you were going to be here, bud. It does look like Juan pulled a switcherooty. He's going to have Leticia Wardrip, Maria Fuentes, Bobby Smith, and Rhiannon Smith. On the stream. Yeah, it looks like they're going to, that makes me sad. I wanted to call George and Kruger and Erickson and Hedrick's final. I might not get to. 'Tis the way it goes. So yeah. Bobby and Rhee versus Leticia and Maria. Oh, that's too bad, Sean. Sorry to hear that, bud. Yeah, I thought you were coming, but there is always the next one. They might bring him back, Craig. I'm not sure. I can't technically tell. I can't see enough the room to let me know because I look like Erickson moved over a board, but he might have gone and sat down. I don't know. They might wait. I don't have a clue. There's 4 pools here tonight, so they may bring him back through. I'm not entirely sure. I want to call it. Don't get me wrong. If I had a vote, but I don't want to deter the ladies either. But I really wanted to call the George and Kruger and Erickson setup. And it looks like we're diddling. And can't really zoom that. She's down at a trip 3. And reset, I'll jump inside that. And does. So 501, kickstart, race to 2. I do believe this is a similar setup to our last match. They're playing for second, third. Losers third, second place guaranteed second with a chance to play for the double dip. Ree's going to start us off. She fires off into an 18. Down into a 3. Split the difference. Find your bolt, girl. And does. Absolutely, Tony. There's been phenomenal women's starts all day long. And finds herself a single 19, and a single 17, and a bull on the 3rd. That'll bring Bobby Smith to the board. 2 to a 10. Finds yourself into a 7, 19. I don't know how I feel about the Chicago White Sox shirt right now. It kind of hurts my feelings, being a North Sider and all. Gotta let it live and let it live. Finds a bull on the 3rd for 70 points. That mean I have to like it, though. Finds himself a single. 19 to a 13 and an 8 for 40 points scored. They're still trailing on the throw. TC and Maria leading right now against the throw, technically. Find some big darts here that'll help boost that lead. 4 to a 7, split the difference as a bull. And she finds it for 61, makes it almost a 100-point game. Bobby finds a 16, 19 and a 2, 37. Well, appreciate you having you here, Tony. Been a long day, but we've been here. We're having fun. Watching Jesse win earlier was big darts. Been a lot of good darts today, men's and women's, both sides of the action. Finds himself a 10, into a 15. Darts leave the board. And finds a big bowl on the 3rd to extend that lead. They're just over 100 now. That'll bring Ree back. Big open. And a 7 to follow up on the 3rd dart for 70. Tightens it back up a little bit. 55. Couple smart darts here, Libyan out. Need at least a 14 here. Only gets a 12. That leaves her outside of an out. Here's Bobby Smith with some work to be done. 7 to an 11. And down into a 3. It looks like she was trying to fire off at a trip 19. Single 5, well, we're into outs, as long as she doesn't leave a bogey number. 11. Needs a bowl be big. 20 works, leaves 146. The big out, but it's definitely workable. Re-looking at 17, trying to run some trebles. And finds a big treble on the 3rd. Pretty sure 166 is a bogey, though. 54. No, 166. You can work it. 117 left for Leticia Maria, 166. You go 54, trip 17, I guess. Yeah, no. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. It's getting late. 31 for Bobby. Brings Maria back to the board. $10 to a 4. Give yourself something odd to even it up. Treble 9 works. Lose 76. 76 we discussed all day long. Bull double 13 or 4 19s. Or treble 20 for double 8 or 16. Playing open. Open. Finds herself into a 3. She's looking at that 17 again. Looks like she wants to have a little more, trying to have a little more success on the trebles. Yeah, you're right, Tony. I don't know. Maybe I've seen 156. I'm losing my mind. Spiraling it. Used to play in master and double out, and now I'm like, open. That opens the possibilities up to almost anything. But yeah, it does look like the boys are throwing on the board next door. That makes you sad. There's a 57 left. Still got one dart in her hand. And gets one, leaving 38, which leaves Bobby staring at 102. But they both seem to favor that trip 17. So, 2 of those gets it done. But she goes after the bowl. And it's total of 13 to leave 89. So Maria will get a shot here at 38. Couple ways to do it. Double 19 first dart. We'll get it done. Leticia Maria Fuentes win the first leg. They will move on to cricket now. Where if they take that, match is over. Bobby and Reed make a stand here on cricket. They'll go leg 3. They're gonna do stack scores. That drives me bananas. Drives me bananas because in leagues and stuff, man, it's fine. You want to know what your averages are and stuff like that. But here, I just think it only works to cause division because you got one guy who sits there and says, I threw this, or one gal who sits there and says, I threw this, my partner only threw this. Just, doesn't do anybody any good, and they're not tracking these averages. So, but ain't Hoosie. All right, single 19. Just inside treble 3. Big trip 17 on a beep Richie. Was I ever so lovingly call a whoopsie miss by 2? Bobby looking at 20s. Figured she'd look 18s, but she goes 20s and gets 1. That puts Leticia in a pretty good spot. She's got 17s to fall back to, but also can take wedges away. She's back on both. Got to pick one, love. And she splits and plays halvesies. Oh, yeah, Tony, it would take too much. It'd be insane. For a blind draw, that's too much. We're not playing levels. We're not playing anything like that. So just play it to play it. This is just a blind draw. 2 18s now for them. One more to establish, but misses over into the 1. Splitting the difference again. So single 17 to establish points on the board. Goes after a couple other wedges, but doesn't quite get them closed up. So Bobby, treble 20. That's big treble. Go get that 18. Go get that 18. Treble 18. And all of a sudden, the door's been blown wide open. Got ourselves sitting on 56 points, point lead and 2 wedges. Something fun happened on board 1. Splitting the difference here. Goes up, pegs an 18 to add some points. Just inside, just outside on that 17. She's right there, knocking on the door. Just got to jump in. Find yourself a 19, which would work too, because I give them 2 wedges. Single. Ooh. Ooh, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Single 17s, a 40-point lead. Big darts here could be going after that 19 to establish another wedge to get off that single mark close. Yep. Stay there now. It's point. Shoo, you don't have to go back to the 17, baby girl. Let's go. Big third dart. Back on the point lead for Leticia and Maria. Reed's going to look to go up and point. I got 18s and 20s. But you got to pick one. Can't split the difference. Got to pick one. And loads up on all kinds of 1s in the out action. Whoo, triple 1, single 1, treble 1. 7 1s to get that done. Lord mercy. All right, here we go. Eventually, guys, you're going to have to take a stab up. I understand just as much as the next person. I do not like, I'm a bottom of the board kind of guy a lot of the time too when I'm trying to be comfortable, but eventually you got to run up at the wedges up top. You don't ever close them, you're not going to win a leg. (91-92), but we got a single 19 to get the point lead back. Take a shot at something, girl. Take a shot at something. Go bold. Go big. Let's go. Hit a big trip somewhere on this board to fire your team up. All right. All right, so we're looking at 129-110. Favor Leticia Maria. But we're kind of just dancing. There's a big trip, 19. Now you got to stab. All over it. I can't technically see what round we're in. Kind of curious at this point. Whoa, Bobby firing off the board there. Button. 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 Somebody tell her button. There we go. Oh, I wish people could hear me. Nah, they don't need to hear me. Never mind. All right, so. T-sheet of the board. That girl, take a look at it. Still 19. Bolsters the lead by a little bit. Big treble 18 and a single 20 to make it a 1-point ball game. Big darts, big darts. Big treble 19. Big treble 19. 6 mark. Maria Fuentes, 114 points on the trot. Goodness. Back-to-back treble fives and then a 1 on the wire for Bobby Smith. Man. All right. We got to get rid of this 20 and this 18. They got to go away. They got to go by now. And that is how you do it there. Trep 21st dart dead center. She's into the 1, but she's on the right side of things, just on the wire. Goes back down to secure a few more points. Much respect to that notion. Smart darts. Points get it done, not wedges. That's a happy dance if I've ever seen one. Big treble 18. And a single to follow. 4 mark for Ree Smith. Rhiannon. I love that name. I love Rhiannon. It's a beautiful name. Beautiful name. All righty. So, 338, 276. Just going to go 19s. Got to stab at it. Got to take a stab at it. 2 19s will do it. Makes it a 100-point game. Keeps the comfort level. I understand that. And you are the one in the driver's seat with one leg in your favor. Whoa. Ooh. I like the aggressive notion. Single 18 missed on the second dart. Went big on the 17 to close it up. We might, Tony. We might have ourselves. It's a little too early to say don't call it a comeback, but you never know. Oof. Pointer close. Pick a side of the road. It's going down. Ooh, saddle corner treble 3, just right there. All those darts right there. I like the cleanness of it all. I'm here for it. Single 18. Need another 18. Need a treble in the worst way. Another single. 46-point game. So you're inside of a treble. You only need 2 to close. I think you fire 1 up. She's staying down. Now you fire 1 up. Or we 4 mark the 19s for 76 points to extend your lead. Respect. That's why you're rocking your way farther in the bracket than I did. I take too many chances, I guess. Bobby Smith, she's trying to go 16s or take care of the 19. I'm not quite sure. Probably will never know. Unless we get her in an interview. We'll see. Smart dart, third dart down the 19 after wiring up on the 18 and covering up that treble. Single 1 on the wire. Another one right there on that wire, but are they covering the treble now? She finds a single, pushes in and finds a single, but still trailing about 130 points, a little less than 130. Atta girl, go after it. Need 1 more. Shoo! She's there. All right. Leticia is to close. Single 18 wraps that up. Still has 19s. Stab at a wedge, though, baby girl. 16s, good shot. No, Craig, there's no rules to why the players go behind the banner. Unfortunately, because of size and design, the banner is a beautiful thing for advertising. I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. But the table for this board is behind the banner. So it's one of those logistical things. It's not necessarily pretty, but it's beautiful for the advertising factor. Finds yourself a single 15. But yeah, so yeah, that's why they're trying to use that banner, and that's also where the camera is for the board view. You know, it's a mount there and everything. But yeah, the table for this board happens to be behind the banner. So there's no requirement to hide back there. It just happens to be the way it worked out. So well, Maria fails to get anything there. She's a little bit flail the outside edge there. Darts are getting a little erratic. It's been a long day for everybody. I think fatigue's starting to kick in just a little bit. Button, there you go. But we're nearing a conclusion here. Leticia and Maria are in control of the leg. And up a leg, 1-0. Need a 16 to get started. Finds himself a single 15, single 15. Finds herself, excuse me. Got quiet in here all of a sudden. 15 points. I'll tighten it up just a little bit. It gets them a wedge. That's the important thing. They needed a wedge in the worst way. Single 16, baby girl. Single 16. Single 16. Single 16. Come on. That works too. Single 19. 19 points, one mark into the 15. I just wanted to see him get that second wedge because that gives him 2 wedge control. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on just 1 second, boys and girls. I'm going to step for just a split second. I'll be right back to you. Finds herself, sorry, I'm back. Finds herself a treble 16. And a single 16. To give them 2 wedges now. Or no, 1 wedge. Need that 16 to go away. And it does. So now, up 111 points. It is now a bull run for Bobby and Randa. Whoa, big trip, 19. Shorten it all up. So it's all bulls all the time. Or I think it looks like it says 24 out of 25, so we might be nearing a round out here regardless of what happens. Or she's going to end it. Let's go. Leticia and Maria take down Bobby and Rhiannon Smith. They will move on. Bobby and Randy, night's over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will step away for a second, pay some bills, find a match, see if we're going to get back here next. We'll be right back to you. All right, we're back. We're going to get started. They've already got started. I'm going to catch up real quick. George Daniels, Jim Hedrick. George opens with a hat trick. We'll all pretend to be surprised. What's up, stepson? Now the feed heard it. It's okay. Double bull from Jim, second dart. Another one does a lot of work here. Yes, sir. 115. All right, Mike, Tony, time to come alive. You guys have definitely earned your keep. Deserve to be here. Bowl to a 6, to a 16. Just off that edge. But let's all be honest. They have a tall order. George Daniels, ladies and gentlemen. He's not going to be a push, and they got to do the double. George do a bowl. Do a bowl. To a bowl. So back-to-back Hatties for George. Little bit of the Jordan pose on the end there, baby. Casually throwing a 46. Big double bull. Not backing down. Fighting for all it's worth. 111. Tony Kruger. Fight, boys, fight. I love it. You go down to you go fight until the match says until it's all said and done, over, done. Board shuts down. Double 18 hits it, one dart at the dub. 45.55 for George Daniels and Jim Hedrick. Definitely a team effort. George's 2 hat tricks don't hurt. Jim executing the low ton and it's a 12 darter. Jeez, oh Pete. We'll bounce over to cricket. This is a race to 3 because they're back to the winner's side. Wales and Wally Wops on some 18s. Gets 3 of them. Doesn't put any points on the board, but gives himself 3 18s in the wedge. George going 20s. Single, single. Single. Man, y'all making me smile. I see all the love. Tony, man, y'all must like. Tony must be that good guy. I'm telling you, Kruger's a good thing. It's Halloween. Now he's going 20s after treble 18. He's going to make it hurt. Ooh, he almost makes it hurt real good. Hedrick to the board. See what get done here. There's a treble 20 on the last dart after finding a couple of 5s. Gives him a temporary point lead, but Erickson stepping up, looking the 18 to come back and close the 20s. And does so with authority. 2 single 18s bump the point lead to 30. Brings George up behind him to eyeball the 19s. George going to go 9, treble 19, treble 19, treble 18. Triple 18. It's like my words, my mouth says it, and George does it. Really, we got to talk about a deal here. I want to be his agent. Dude's amazing. These guys are all good. It's so much fun to watch. Such an honor to watch today. Single 17, thinking about it. Doesn't get it on the... Oh. You gotta... Yeah. Hey, I'm all for it, Amy. Always support your dart fam. Absolutely. No doubt. Like I said, I love all these guys. Like, I barely know Mike and Tony. Can't lie. But we're out there laughing, having a good old time. I met him 5 minutes ago kind of thing. You know what I mean? George, I get to throw with George here and there and that and such and run blind draws and whatever because he's down around me. Or I go down to him. And Jim, I've met a couple blind draws and a couple other tournaments, but all good guys across the board. But yeah, always got to support your locals, got to support your dart fam. But, you know, no shame in that game, girl. Love them up. Love everybody. Love it all up. They're the big 17. Need another one. Ice in his veins. That's huge. Flipping it on George like that. Now you go treble. Nope. Single. To a single. To a wire high miss. Interesting miss for George Daniels. Don't see a lot of those. Single 16, don't have to be fancy. Or trip it for the 5 mark, baby. Put 32 on the board. Bolster your lead a little bit. Forces Jim to stay on that 15 and bury it. Especially now. Just wires down. So that'll bring Mike Erickson to the board. Gonna stare down. Oh. Oh. That's why we don't throw doubles in cricket. We'll settle for a close when you can own the wedge. Then George is gonna make it hurt. Or not. A rare George Daniels miss again. What's up, William Ryan? What's up, buddy? You have a lovely last name. I don't know about the William part, but the last name's cool. Single. Let's go singles, brother. Singles. Keep it simple. There it is. Now, I'm Jim Hedrick. If I hit a double on the first start, it's a single 16. Never mind. There's one. Ooh, down in the 19 off the flight bounce there. It's only one mark there in the bowl. Erickson hat trick to take care of business. I'm here to tell you, if you don't feel it, point. Just like that. Because you got George Daniels standing behind you who's going to go ape on these bowls right here. Bowl. Come on, buddy. Change your angle. Bowl. Dude's just in it to win it. Double bowl hat trick. And 50 points for George Daniels. That tightens it right up. Makes it a 20-point game. 25-point. Makes it a bowl. Makes it exactly a bowl. Wow. So, point. You got to. You got a 3-dart out. Huge third dart again. Goodness gracious. That trip 17. That makes it 6-dart. That makes it 6 bowls now. Mr. Hedrick needs to find himself. Finds himself a single. 25 points to tighten it just a little bit. Makes it, what, a 51-point game? Yep. All right. Mike, 2 bowls to do it. There's 1. There's 2. And they'll take leg 2. Knots it up at 1 apiece. We'll go back to 1-1. We'll go back to 0-1. Mike's so excited he ran off from the board, forgot. That's okay. See, Amy, I love the fact that you're repping your dart fam, and technically, if I'm being really honest here, I'm here for everybody. But I'm kind of feeling a competitive nature developing between me and you here. Because if I'm being completely candid on my inner inside, George is my buddy. But I do like Mike and Tony. I've been watching them throw now. But, you know, those are your boys, kind of my boy. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to have fun. I want the darts to be good. I want the boys to all have fun. Girls to all have fun. Ladies and gents all the way around. Low ton for Mr. Kruger. 106 to open. Puts him out ahead against throw. But, you know, secret double secret probationary rivalry between me and you right now. Just don't tell anybody. Not that I'm speaking over a live stream or anything. There you go, Jim. Find yourself a couple bowls. Getting back to the middle, buddy. 106. Tightens it right back up. Puts them up 65 on the... And they're with a throw, so... Ooh. 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 Mike. First one was rough. Second two just outside the bowl. That might be the window for George. Bowl. 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 Like I said, might be the window for George. Sets himself up. Sets his partner up with the big. Mr. Kruger just out. No 9. Finds a double bowl on the return trip. One more does a lot of good here, bud. And finds it to leave him at 264. All right, Hedrick, first one up top. If not, go down. No. Okay, I can't lie. I know everybody says you take a shot at the 180 because you never do if you don't, but here's the deal. He just hits low time 114. They're sitting at 66. They're sitting back at 264. They're up 200 points. They've got 6 darts, if not more. And it's just going to be 6. Might be more. They still have 6 more darts from there for George to take out 66. You're absolutely right, Ryan. That's percentages. I just get greedy because you always want to see the 180. You know what I mean? But I totally understand because then George Daniel goes 16 bowl. And that takes care of leg 3. George Daniels and Jim Hedrick taking the 0-1 again. Going up 2-1. We're Mike Erickson and Tony Kruger. But yes, you're right, William. Absolutely, it's all about percentages, which makes that smarter darts. Which, yes, I don't disagree. But at the same time, my inner, very mediocre darter status is screaming, go 180, go 180. You know what I mean? 20 to a 20. To a 20. Mike Erickson takes care of the wedge, getting 3 single 20s. Brings George Daniels to the board. Ooh. Ooh. Big trip 20 to close. Levels it up. Knots it to 0. Wedge apiece. Or wedge gone apiece. Oh, you can't. Yeah. Ton 80 when you're playing open. Or if you're playing, you know, steel or whatever, going big fish. You know, it's the thrill of hammering that big shot. Like Tony Kruger right now, going 19, treble 19, and just wiring into the 7. Decent shot to get him started, establishing the wedge, putting 19 points on the board. Doing work, doing what you're supposed to do, doing the little things. I like it. I'm here for it. Can you tell I got a little food in my belly? I'm getting hyper. I gotta be back down here at 8 a.m. Ooh, Hedrick with 1. Into the 4 for the other 2. I haven't really had a whole lot of sugar. I have had some Mountain Dew, but really I was getting a little shaky and I needed some food. And I got a little food in my belly and now I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm just normally hyper. All right, so George staring down 18s. Single to the start. Treble. Treble. Much more George Daniels like. 90 points on the trot. Mr. Kruger, single 19. Single 19 falls out. Look close. Just wires it into 7. So now, play the percentages? Do you fire one at the 19 to see what happens? Do you stay at the 18 and establish dominance? Do you try to swing wedges? Just all comes down to what you're comfortable with. That's treble 7 on the wire. That's, yeah. Now you might go back down, or you can stay and bury it and let George take care of business. Yep. That's usually the smart play. Put the points on the board. Let George sweep up. He's good at that. Takes the pressure off. But that puts the pressure right back on. Get another one. Big 6 mark in the 19s. Yeah, one dart to triple them points. That's smart. I agree, William. Puts the pressure on George here. Single 18, 10-point difference. Treble. Does he go down? Gets a single on the way down for a 5 mark. Telling himself, maybe I should have stayed. I mean, I get it, brother. You're up. You're 44. Forces a triple. Forces 3 or a treble. Ooh, we're wire to wire here, Tony. Come on, big guy. Find the middle. Finds a single. Tightens it up a smidge. 25-point game. Yeah, big darts by everybody, Amy. You know. No, here's the deal, William. Here's the deal. Hero darts are like a drug high, superhuman feeling when you hit them. But literally feels like you got kicked in the throat when you get that single, and then it's like they stomped on you while you were down if they punish you on the back end. That's why 99% of the time I'm as anti-hero dart as humanly possible, because I'm not that guy. Big 7 mark from Mike Erickson. Oh, Amy, absolutely. It's been a great match all the way. They're back and forth. They're kicking each other. They're punching each other, metaphorically speaking. George single 18. Needs treble. Didn't need that. Finds it on the third to make it 306. 277. But not getting that treble on the second dart. Yeah, these guys are dealing. Single 17 from Mr. Kruger right over top. Might have a hard time getting in there now. I can't really tell the angle because we're up high, but it's close. He finds a way. He said, my darts, much like love, will find a way. Somebody sing that song now. Love will find a way. Yeah, anyway. You don't want me to sing. Treble 18. Treble 18. You stay put, young sir. Whoo! Just over into the 1, but 108 on the 6 mark. Jim Hedrick. Puts the pressure squarely on Mike Erickson. That's a big dart, buddy. Huge answer from Mike Erickson with the 102 to put him back up 33. Single. George is flirting with it. Single. George is flirting with it. Yeah, that's the smart play, buddy. I know you thought about it. I know you stared at it, but a single could have killed you on the bottom. So, 5 mark for George Daniels. Puts him up, 47. There's a single, so it's going to force a treble. There's another single. Going to make him stay. And gets the third one to give themselves, no, not quite the point lead, because they needed 4. So they get 3. It tightens it up, though. Makes it a 4-point game, or 6-point game. Oh. A little soft going up. There's a single. Lacked a little bit of the commitment there from Jim Hedrick. Only putting 1 on it. Makes it reachable, especially with that first dart. Oh. Whoo! Big 9 mark. Only a third of it counted. Playing in the treble 3 don't help. It's the neighbor's yard, not yours. So George, single. Treble, he moves. He's not moving. Yes, he is. And like we said, William, George Daniel doing George Daniel things. I'd have never gone down for that. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, man. Oh, I hate those two. Big treble 16. Takes the point lead. Should you stay or should you go now? And he flights just over top of the wire into the 8. It works, but at the same time, William, the problem is the hero darts that shut it down. But when they're throwing that good, the board got flipped right back on him. That's my point. It was a hero dart, but it wasn't a decisive hero dart. That's the difference. Like, if it puts it out of reach to where they need a 6, 7, 8, 9 mark to get back in, it's fine. But he only needed 4, which is why I don't do it. George Daniels is a different animal. That man is a monster. He's a man, myth, a legend kind of thing. But for me, too easy to flip the board back on me. Tightening it back up, finding 2 16s, but that brings George to the board with a lead. But here's the deal. Trip 16, trip 15, trip 18. Goes up first. Okay. Big darts from George. I know he wanted to shut the 16 down, but at least the trip on the 3rd. Single to a single. Trouble goes a long way here. And there it is. Big 5 mark from Tony Kruger. Yeah. Here, the point of the game right now with you on 18s and them on 16s and them having 1 mark on you is absolutely extend the point lead. Because as long as you're extending the point lead every round, you're forcing them to push. And unfortunately here, Jim only gets 1. That makes it 25-point game. But Erickson needs to slow down and make sure he gets a treble, which he does, which puts pressure on George now, being down 39 points. This is going to force a treble. Single. That's covering that up. That's a hanger. It's a hanger. Finds it in there, though. Gets 4 of them for 72. Give him a 33-point lead. So, that doesn't force a treble. Well, it basically forces a treble. It's 2. There's 1. There's 2. It does force a treble. My math is terrible tonight. Ooh, he's high into the 6, or high into the 8. That might sting, but it's a 1-point game. So Jim is going to have to spend at least 1 dart up into a trip. He trips, he can move. You don't trip, you don't move. Now you can take a shot at it, sir. Glad we agree with each other. And there's some good closing darts from Jim Hedrick. 7 mark. Well, it equates to a 6, but you know. George Daniels and Jim Hedrick in control, not definite control of the leg, but George Daniels walking to the board. Can't shut the board down. Let's call it again, just like the first match. Treble 18, treble 15, treble 18. Okay. Woo. Woo. Shoo. Georgia boy. Rare miss. All right, so Tony Kruger. Couple trebles be big. Don't let the nerves get you, buddy. Take a deep breath. Back-to-back trebles. No, you're right, William. Soft tips definitely bounce a lot more than steel. I agree. Jim has got a hit here. Jim has got a hit here. It's only a 1-point game. But Mike Erickson standing George behind him has got to hit. He's got to hit a treble before he goes after it. It's got to be a treble. Oh, the stones on him. I'm in love. Holy cow, I'd have never. Holy Moses. Bull. George looking double. Bull, so he gets the hat to lock up the Bulls, but they trail 29 points, an extra bull and a half. Yeah, 2 bulls basically. So it is. Well, he's got. Man, you go 15s. You got to go burn that 15 up. You got to go burn that 15 up. Hit it again. Hit it again. The only way you're staying on it, hit it again. I would not have gone back. I'd have stayed there and put 90 on it if I could. You got to try to put 90 on it. Every treble you hit from here on out that's 2 bowls, basically. All right. Hedrick. Bowl. Ooh. Take a stab. Double bowl to give him the 1-point lead, saying, I will not go quietly into the night. I will not go without a fight. Holy cow. Amy said it best. Holy crap. Will says the drama. 15 for 15. You stay. Yeah, because that's 2 bowls. Now you force George to throw. Yeah. Because, well, a double. If he opens with a double. Oh. Missed altogether. Trip 15. I never saw that miss coming. I thought surely George is icing that trip 15. He's dropped down to that shot 1,000 times. Man. Stay. Oh, that's a mean board. No, he didn't have a look, Will. He had it. That was it. That was marbles, baby. All right, 1 bowl. He can do 3 singles here. Single bowl, single 15, single 15. No need for glory darts. Just be consistent. Needs the bowl. We have 1,000. It's our first 1,000-point cricket game. And gets 1 out of 2. Let the record show, Juan. That's our first 1,000-point cricket game. Haven't had one come anywhere near that yet. Under it. Needs a treble. Needs a treble. Gets it on the 3rd. So that puts him up. 44. George can still do it with a double. That's huge. Hit a double, George. He gets 1. And Dan chimes in, and he's right. 2 rounds. This is it. 2 rounds left. He needs the hat trick. He needs the hat trick. Needs the hat. Needs it. Come on, buddy. Find a double. Nope. Can't do it. And that 15's gone. Needs a double. Does not get it. So Jim Hedrick to the board. Hedrick to the board. Hedrick, excuse me. Needs 1. No. Needs 2. No, 1. I was right. And with that, George Daniels, the drama, the confusion, the madness, and the mayhem. George Daniels and Jim Hedrick take down Mike Erickson and Tony Kruger in our first 1,000-point cricket game of the tournament. Holy cow. Holy cow. Wow, 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 wow. Fantastic stuff, fellas. Holy crap. So I do believe Juan's going to go out and try to fish out the super. No? Nope.
They're all being played right now.
I'm gonna send Juan out there. I'm gonna come make George do his favorite thing, and that's talk to me. Wow, holy cow, guys! That was jeez, so Pete. Make George come in here and thank his sponsors and everything else. I don't know. Come hither, big guy. Where you at? I do know we're going to have a small lull in between this and the next match, but we're going to have another match here for you in just a few. Thunderstruck. Playing all the oldies jams now. Thanks, William. I'm just here, buddy. I'm just a voice talking on a microphone because I got nothing better to do, and I don't throw darts as good as George does. Man alive. I didn't know which way that was going to swing. I was thoroughly prepared for that to go 2-2 and go all the way into the fifth leg. And then from there, you don't know what's going to happen because they're going to go back to 0-1, which George and Jim technically dominated in. But that'd have been fire and gasoline for Mike and Tony, which you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen next. They can go either way. And then if they go into the dip, are you kidding me? I see George wandering. He's going after his money. I don't blame him. Pretty sure he just made probably $1,000 to $1,200 to split, maybe a little more. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I can't read. Ouch. I can't read CompuSport all the way across the way, and I'm not trying to look it up right now. I'm lazy. I'm here to tell you right now, if George Daniels doesn't come here and talk to me, I will bring his wife in here to talk for him. I'll do it, because I adore Andrea. Amy is saying Shelby, Randy. Oh, yeah, you're right. I mean, I say fantastic production from the standpoint, William, that I think what Juan and Steve are doing here is amazing. I think that they've got a dream, they've got a vision, they're sticking to it, they're following through on it. You know, they're trying to build something literally from the ground and some pieces of equipment into something that can actually put on real tournaments and, you know, show up and show out. And I've been lucky enough just to get to be the guy that yaks at them. Talks for him, I guess. Juan makes me, like I said, I get to be the voice of Cincinnati Dart Streaming until Juan fires me. But anywho, while I'm waiting to see what I get or don't get, do not forget, like, share, subscribe. We are on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook all weekend long. So turn on the little bells, the little notifications, follow along. Anything Cincy Dart Streaming on all three platforms. Think they've even got a Twitter now. Not sure. Double check that. But regardless, like, subscribe, follow, share, tell your friends, call your mom, write a letter to your uncle. I don't care. Everybody now. All together now. All right. But yeah. It's going to be good stuff. We're here live, 2021 NADO Continental finale. Middleton, Wisconsin at the Marriott West. Beautiful place, beautiful facility, beautiful part of the country. I've never really been. I've been to Wisconsin, just not extensively. Outside looking around. Who waving at me? I'm going to pretend she's waving at me. I know she's not, but I'm going to pretend she is. Hi. Anywho, we're here all weekend long. I'm your boy, Ryan George. Voice of Cincy Dart Streaming. Now Kruger's getting in on it. Now, hey, keep it PG. This is on Facebook. Don't do it. Yeah, drunk darters, you. I'm going to pretend they're all waving to me. I'm waving back through my curtain, and they can't see me. It doesn't matter. Yeah, guys, gals, we're here all weekend long. If you're anywhere near the area, you should be here. If there's any way you can come, you should be here. If you're not here because life kicked in, I understand. I miss you anyway. Next time around, we'll see you. From what I understand, I cannot speak for NATO. I am not a representative of NATO, but they are here next year, which is why we're here now. Wait. Brace. Everybody get ready. Oh, he had to get a drink. I am so sorry, sir, that we held you up from your ginormous plaque and your monies and your drink. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. George Daniels is hunkering down to talk to me. Yeah, that headset right there, big guy.
This one?
That one. Now, I know this is your favorite thing in the world to do, so struggle through it with me.
I'll try.
How'd your day go?
Pretty good.
Well, yeah.
Just won.
Yeah, you just won. So tell me about your partner.
He's a pretty good shot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? A little closer, Stud Muffin. He likes to be flimsy. There you go. It's limp.
Do some stuff that works. Huh?
Yeah, right? Dang it, Juan. So, anything sticks out to you today, other than the fact that Tony and Mike tried real hard right there?
Not really.
No? How about not getting to see Jared Henry in the final?
I'd rather see him. I already beat him.
That's true. You did. I was talking to him. He was like, it's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to go back and see him in the final. And I like 2 scoops. And I'm like, oh, come on now. I was like, come on now. And then he comes up short and he walks over to me and he goes, my bad. I'm like, come on, J-Rod.
I like to sing him, but
I mean, it'd been a good time.
he took me out the last one. So,
That's true. So this is a little bit of redemption for you, huh?
yeah, he double dipped me last one.
He double dipped you last year. That's right. So, let me think. You went bull for the single, for the triple 15, dropped down into 2. I'm sitting here screaming it's over. You hit a single 2.
I just short armed it.
Yeah. Throw the dart, big man. Throw the dart. But no, I'm proud of you. Still throwing your barrels. Did you get your new barrels yet? Or just,
Well, I got the demo ones.
you got the demos? Are you throwing them or are you just looking at them?
The wife's got them.
Well, of course she
As
does.
soon as they came in, she took them.
I'm going to pretend to be surprised. If anybody can't see me on camera, it's a look of shock on my face right now. As we all know, Andrea Daniels is the true lights out in the lights out family. Oh, those are pretty, buddy.
They are.
They're coming soon?
Yeah, I think he's going to change their collar probably.
Okay. Okay.
So, I don't know.
So I need 2 steel and 2 soft. We've talked about this.
All right.
All right, Bubba.
As soon as they come out.
So anything you need to do, anybody need to yell at, anybody need to say? I mean, you should say hi to your wife.
Should be all right.
Should be.
I just want to thank my sponsors. You know, Break for Darts.
Break for darts, velocity barrels, right?
Yep.
Good stuff, buddy. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm like a younger than you father.
Yeah, the darts felt good today.
Yeah, I mean, you look good. I mean, other than when, like we were talking, like when you short armed a little bit, you threw really well tonight. You were in the bowl and you were in the trebles.
I like the first match though.
Well, if you could throw every match like you threw that first match on the stream, there wouldn't have been any other matches because you threw 2 5-somethings with Jim and 2 40-somethings with Jim. So it's over. You do that, and everybody in here is like, let's just give them the money and walk away.
2 9 counts, 2 white horses.
Yeah, and 3 or 4 hats. Yep. And you open with 2 9 marks on the 20s, and then, you still had 2 white horses. No, you had 4 9 marks then. Because you went trip 18, trip 15, trip 18. You had the 2 opening 9 marks, and you had the trip 16, trip 17, trip 15. I see here. I remember these things. This is what I do. I can't do it, so I remember those who do. All right, buddy. Well, congrats. Good job. Since he's in here, proud of you.
That's good.
So, all right, Bubba. I'll talk to you soon.
I see you.
I'll take my
Peace
cut.
out.
I'll take my cut of the winnings in a little bit. Being here.
You got to deal with the wife with that.
I will, no, I'll let that go. She's here now. I got nothing to say. We're done here, folks. Andrea just walked in. We're good. Hi.
See you guys.
All right. Thanks, Bubba. And that was Mr. George Daniels. He did it for me. He secretly loves me a little. All right, we're going to take a break for just a minute, see what we got coming up next. I'm going to shake some hands, pay some bills. I'll see y'all here in just a few. All right, everybody. Sorry we're a little behind, but we're jumping in. Whew, out of breath. This is, pardon, men's Pool 2 final. We've got Brent Bland, Dylan Randall, Daniel Groh, and Tony Ruiz. It will be, are they playing for second, third? Playing for second, third. Correction. Loser will get third place. Winner will go on to try to double dip the chip. Shoo. Man, ran across the room because I got started. Now I'm all out of breath. Anywho. Tony Ruiz on the board. Finds himself just outside of a bowl. Just over top on the third. Now bring Brent Bland back to the board. I need to revive the feed. Everybody like, share, subscribe. I need to get over 10. I need to get over 15. I apologize. Come on, everybody. Come back to me. Brent finding himself low ton 119. It's all about the cap, brother. It's all about the scallywag cap. Daniel Grohl. Dave Grohl, Daniel. Ooh, that was rough. That might have been 2. 3 to that. Finds a bull on the third dart for 55 to put him on 142. Leaving the young Dylan Randall staring at the outside here. Bull to an 8. Needs a bull again for 135. Thank you, Craig. Thank you for never leaving me. I just noticed my numbers dropped. When George and them were here, we were like 60-something, 70-something. Now we're down to like 15, which I get it. Big match. Kind of went over. I went away, so it's also getting kind of late. It is 11:30. All right. There we go. All righty, so we're sitting here, sitting on 115. Puts in a 10, leave 30 scored for 105. So Daniel looking to clean up 77. And if not, Dylan needs to look how to clean up and needs 18 for bowl. And bowl. And hits it for leg 1. Daniel Groh and Tony Ruiz taking leg 1 over Brent Bland and Dylan Randall. We'll hop over to cricket, where Brent and Dylan will look to level it 1 apiece and push it to a deciding leg 3. Whoa, that ain't right. Yeah, back that up. Back that up. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, it's been a fun day. Been a fun day. I do have a good time doing this. I'm goofy and silly enough to do it. And hopefully Juan doesn't fire me. Walk in and straight up Donald Trump me. He fired. All right. Young Dylan finds himself a treble 20. A couple other just outside to claim the wedge. No points on the board. I bring Daniel Groh to the board. Looking to establish before moving back up. He's all up in the 3. A little stumble there, brother. Hold on tight. Could be a long match. Big third dart. Closing it up, leaving it knotted at 0, taking the 20s off the board. Let's see what Brent Bland, a.k.a. Mark Wahlberg's stepbrother, can do. Big 5 mark on the 19s for 38 points on the spin. Attaboy, Blandy. Attaboy. All right. Tony Ruiz, single 18 to a treble 18 to a single 18. Answers with his own 5 mark for 36 points. Makes it a 2-point game. That'll bring Youngling here, Dylan. Don't chase two, son. Come on now. That a boy. Find your darts. Slow down. You watch me and Josh play Rod. Man, I'm telling you what. Josh and I both kind of sauntered off there. We played pretty well today, and then against Rod, we just kind of, I think it was a little bit out of gas, a little bit of tired, a little bit of sore, a little bit of just, fatigue, whatnot. 218s, but Josh threw really well today. I'm proud of him. I said it earlier. I'll say it again. He's a terrific shot when he settles in, calms down, finds himself. He's such a good shot, and he carried me well today. I tried to compliment him. He complimented me. We did really well for most of the day. Got put out by two, put in the losers and put out by two good teams, So wish we could have thrown a little better against Rod, but it is what it is. Can't look back and regret it. I'd throw again with him anytime. Drove all the way to Wisconsin to draw my Richmond buddy. Well, single 18 there. Leaves him down 5. So here's where you got to think about it. Ooh, treble 4. Volleyball sectionals or what have. I get it, brother. A lot of people talking about it with all these tournaments crammed on top of each other between not having enough time off from work and just everything else. Like, it all jumped together. Like, there's a lot going on. And life comes first, You got to... Dylan with 219s, 38 points, still trailing 11. But you got to, life's got to come first. The wife, the kids, the husbands, the grandparents, all that jazz, all that stuff comes first. And darts, don't get me wrong, they're amazing, they're fun. I'm super glad to be here too. But, sometimes we got to pay the real bills. I joke around saying we're going to pay the bills here when I step away. Getting ready for Juan to whip me up commercials to do voiceover commercials. And we've hit a stall out. I appreciate you tuning in, Craig. Appreciate that a lot. Daniel, it is still your birthday for 23 more minutes, Teddy Bear. So, if you ask, or if Shelly were to, I'll tell you what, if Shelly texts me right now, I might sing happy birthday over the live stream. And trust me when I say nobody here wants me to stream. Man, do I hear some Chris Brown popping right now? Big 5 mark from Tony. Or sorry, Daniel. Apologize. Got them backwards. I apologize. I was told that beforehand, and you see how well I talk. Big treble 17. Big 5 mark from Brent Bland. He said, I don't like it to be bland. I want to be spicy. Tony Ruiz stepping in. Oh, my phone just went off. Oh, crap. All right, I will take the opportunity in a moment. Of course, my phone just went off. Oh, gosh. I didn't mean it, Shelly. Dang it, I can't back out now. Whoa, trip 18 to a trip 17 for 54 points. And a shutdown. I will momentarily, Shelly. Give me a second. I got to pick the right moment. 16 to a treble 16 and a flying dart. And another 16 for young Dylan Randall. 5 mark for 32. Keeps it tight. Give me just a second, Daniel. All right, it's got to be appropriate, or Juan will fire me. The match is sitting here getting pretty. I gotta get him in. I'll get you in between. 16 to a 16. Finds another 16. Doubles it up just to make sure. It is live or let die, actually, because if they technically, no offense to Dylan and Brent, but if they lose this, then they're technically done, and I have all the time in the world. Treble 15 to make it interesting. Whoo, just up over into the 10. So now, Mr. Ruiz. Getting all kinds of 18. It's kind of an insurance pop. I get that. Going down into a 2. Huge third dart, triple 15. Here comes Dylan Randall, young kid out of Cincinnati. Up and coming darter. Those good darts. Gets it from his mama. Gets it honest. Got some great mentors in the Cincinnati area, too. Going big 18 on that last dart. Shut the board down and force the Hattie. It is just, it's only a 30-something point game. You could get flipped right here. These two don't hit bulls. But it's always good. Whoa, that dart went flying. Or somebody not throwing that hard. Just outside. No bulls registered on this round. Brings Brent Bland up, and he's sitting on 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sitting on 5. Needs 5 of them. There's 1. Oh. There's 2. Now 3-3. Hold on, Daniel. I'm coming, I promise. I'll be there. I just want to, get this match underway or done or into leg 3 or whatever we're going to do, and then I'll jump over to it. Because, ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't know, Teddy Bear did have a birthday that happened today, and it lasts for another 19 minutes. I got 19 minutes left. I just got to get it done today. Feel me? Ooh, just under 19. So 2. So it is officially 3-1. So Dylan steps up, can go Dylan. Go Dylan. So there's 1. Whew, needs a double. Oh, just out into the 4. Good shooting, kid. You're throwing, you're there. You're just there. Can't be disappointed. You're throwing good darts. Single bowl to end it. Take the match. For Daniel Groh and Tony Ruiz. Just outside in the 9. And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it. Daniel Groh, Tony Ruiz taking out Brent Bland and Dylan Randall. That'll end their night. These boys will move on, but Dylan and Brent securing 3rd place. Daniel and Tony with a chance to move on, try to double dip the chip. With that being said, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Teddy Bear. Happy birthday to you. Now, you can't ever say I didn't do anything you wanted on the mere fact that the beautiful Shelly Hudson texted me. I don't sing. I just sang for you. Run with that. That's on the internet for forever. That just shows you how much I love you, Teddy Bear. All right, gang. Well, we will have a final coming up here in just a few minutes. I'm going to step away, hit the mute button, pull these headphones off my sweaty ears. Be back here in just a couple minutes. Love y'all. Be back in just a minute. All right. And we're back. And ladies and gentlemen, from what I've been told, this will be our last match of the evening. This is the men's bracket 2. Pool B, Pool 2, however you want to word it. Final. Daniel and Tony, who you just saw defeat Dylan and Brent, will be taking on Joe Paholchek, I got it, and Julius Scott. I had to clarify the enunciation on that because I wasn't about to try to guess. And it will be Joe that starts us off, but it's actually and it looks like Daniel's going to reset real quick. Playing the heavy metal out here now. All right, everybody. Come on, fire me back up. Get me back up in the big double digits for this last match. Look at these boys some love. 3 into a 17. Bull in the last arc is flying off the board for 70 scored. Come on, yo. Give me digits. Let's go. Julius Scott to the board. Must admit, I need to do the sweatpant look. I'd probably be way more comfortable. Finds himself a bull. Just off into an 11 and just under into a 3 for 64. And that'll bring Tony Ruiz up. There's a bull. To a single 8. To a double bull for a low time 108. Leaving him sitting in 323. Just a dart ahead against the throw. A 64 score for Paholchek. Got it. What are we doing? Oh, changing out equipment, broken tips. Into a 10. And flight's down to a 17. Flight's wiggling and wobbling everywhere. And I'll bring Scott back to the board, as in Julius Scott. Mr. Scott. There's a 20. To a 7. To a bull on the third. 77 scored. Keeps him just ahead on the throw. Single 8 to a bull. They're down to outs. Another bull for another 108. Leaves them on 1-2-1. Meanwhile, Daniel and Tony are staring down 270. Needs to at least find himself a ton to get it outs. .24 scored. Leaves him firmly in the 2s still. So bowl to a 20 to a trip 17. Well, 17 for trip 18. I like that. Gets the trip 4, saddles the wire. 79 score, at least 42, but they got time because they're sitting back 246. They got at least these 3 darts and 3 more. And we're not careful. Oh, there we go. Don't leave a bogue. Does not, so they are now on and out. $14 for double 14. And just in time with that wicked camera work to hit it. Double 14 hit. Leg 1 to Joe and Julius. Whole check. I'm going to get it down. I'm going to get it down and go right. Whole check and Scott. Lead 1-0. Joe and Julius. So we're bouncing over into a cricket game. To take this out. Holchek and Scott hold on. They'll take us out. They will win. Oh, no. Sorry. We'll go back to 0-1 one more time. It's a race to 3. I apologize. I've been playing in the 2s. Big treble 23rd dart. Put 60 points on the board. Julius 18 to 19. It's going to be up to him. Going 18, single. And they're on the board. Big treble 20 to expand the lead. Goes single 18. Big buy mark for Joe. 108. Tightens it right back up. Makes it a 12-point game. Tony only managed to find a single 20 to expand the lead a little bit. Treble 18. 7 mark. All right, treble 20. Single 18. Single 20, 5 mark. Daniel. I'll bring Holchek to the board. Wire to wire. Now to bring Tony back up, who with a single 20 can take the lead. A single to close the 18s. Can push the issue. Single 18 to get it closed, but they're still trailing. But Julius also needs a treble. Single. There's the treble. I don't even know what to say. Oh, man. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. So Tony eyeballing 17s, finds himself a single, then a treble. Gives him a 3-point lead, wires into the 2. Julius Scott, yeah, he's fired all the way up, man. I don't know what to say. Like, I get it, I like it, but I don't like. I don't know. Now it's just going to turn into a contest of who can yell the loudest. Oh, man. All right, well, problem is, I think Julius is taking his own partner out of the game by being so extra loud. Like, I think that's taking his own partner out of the phase a little bit. He's hitting. Don't get me wrong, Craig. He's hitting. But I think he's taking his own partner out of the game a little bit, like, in a certain way. Like, his partner doesn't seem to be the biggest fan of the same thought process. But, hey, I'm on one side of the screen, and they're the ones playing. I'm the one sitting. So, and you're right. He's hitting. Didn't quite get that one. Hits the treble. Reestablishes the point lead. Single. Needs another. One more. Take the shot at it if he wants. Gets a single 19. But no, don't get me wrong, Craig. I'm a big fan of if you hit the big, like the big, go get it. But time and a place for everything. And in the middle of the legs, especially with, I hate to say it, I'll say it again. Holchek doesn't seem to be the biggest fan of it. 19's going. And a 16-point lead. Does that take the wind out of his sails? Let's see what he does when he has to fight back. Single. Right on it. Just down in 2. Needs a treble. Goes close. I like that. No love lost here. These guys are making it interesting. Last match is going to be... That's my point, Craig. Middle of the match, you can hit a 7 mark. You hit a 7 mark. Great. Fantastic darts. But if you hit a 7 mark and 7 mark, and then you go 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, next 3 rounds and lose, those 2 sevens didn't mean anything. I guess that's why I'm the middle of the road guy. But I'm also I'm passionate on the inside. I'm an internal guy. Single 15. Single 15. Needs a treb. Gets a single. Makes it a 1-point game. So, my first dart, single 15. And then go for the double single or double to win. 3 dart out, technically. There you go. Double wins it. Gotta give yourself a chance. Double. Oh, heck no. Come on. Do it. Ooh. Oh. Man, big darts. See there? That's where you get fired up. Double. I don't know what to say. Like, I want to be in it, but it's so off. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I swear, like, I want to see him keep hitting because I want to see him do well, but at the same time, I'm like, what do I have to do to get this over with? So many country songs. I wish I had the AMI app so I could play music, but they brought an AMI jukebox and I have touch tunes. Yes, I know I could download AMI, but I'm not, yeah. I have no AMI jukebox, so I'll be downloaded it just for this weekend. Not happening. Basically, what I need at this point is Beholdcheck to, they're going to win. Let's just get it over with. I need it to be him that does it so it's a little quieter. So I can focus and talk about it. Because this last 5 minutes of stream, 10 minutes of stream has been terrible on my part because I don't know what to say. I don't know how to answer. I could just call the darts, but I just don't know what to do with it. All right. At least I can laugh. There's a big double bowl for Tony. Falls to a 17 and an 18. So 85. And here comes Mr. Scott. Sets him up at 200. Needed to get down to an out right there to really force the issue. Big first start. Just over. So you gotta go back bowl now. You gotta go back bowl. Yeah, good shot at it. Yeah, I don't have to say anything. Yeah, but I'm the one that's supposed to be filling up the silence, and I don't know what to say. Of course, he can commentate for himself. He's being loud enough you can hear him probably just as well as I can. Plugging along. 119 to 138. Bowl. Need another bowl to go double 19. Something interesting just happened in the back. Something went boom. So bowl 19 bowl. Bowl 19. You went double. He's going to get us kicked off Facebook. This boy is going to single-handedly get us kicked. And he gets a trip to him for a what? Man, I can't. 23 is not easy because that's. But now you put your partner on a 1 to win it all. He puts his partner on a 1, and he hits a 20. All right. Man. 3 for 20. That's why you go. Just. Yeah. No, Craig, don't do that to me. Why do you got to put that into the universe, brother? There's a 3. This is where you go double 10. And we'll see another game. Daniel and Tony pull off leg 3. Blame you for this, Craig. You're officially paying my salary, which is exactly $00 for this next leg. Single 20. Big trouble. Single 19, just under that treble. Just inside south corner. Notice Daniel kind of does that falling shot. You know what I mean? That falling forward. He lets go before he crosses the line. I'm not trying to call that, but just having that falling forward lean. Single 19. Treble 3. Single 19. Looks like Julius has settled in a little bit. Slowed down just a tad. I'll be here all weekend, off and on. When I'm not throwing, I'll be here. Big treble. Take the shot. Big. Yeah, he's got that sideways forward lumber. Yeah, I've know a couple other guys that got that do that. It's one of those things like we talk about guys that hop and guys that move side to side a lot. I'm like, I'd never hit a bull ever. So I kind of feel like we slipped in the twilight zone a little bit here. It's like half the people that are watching are probably watching because they want to see what happens next. The other half are watching because they want to see the darts. See what Mr. Scott brings to the table this time. Single 19 to close, trailing a lot. Points, only gets a single 20. Does get to close, but still trailing 73 points. Single. Single. Guys are throwing some zippy darts. They're popping the board. Still need 4 of them. That's what they needed. That'll put them ahead. Problem is now you do established, you close, you triple close. I'd put a single in it. Right there. I'd close 20. Got to pick one or go one. Ryan. Sir, you're not wrong. Oh, he's not going to start getting loud when he does bad, is he? I won't be able to win for lose. I want him to keep winning if it means he stays a little quieter, but at the same time, if the other team wins, then it's over with. And it's just quiet in general, and I can walk away from me. He can stand here and scream to whoever he wants to. It won't matter to me. Yeah, smart to stay put. Daniel's going wire to wire. Gets a single 18 and tightening up a little bit, but still trailing. Looks like they've settled down a little bit and they're back to giving each other a little bit of love here. Scott bouncing up, bouncing down, bouncing up, and bouncing down, but not finding any marks at the moment. We went from 7-7-5-5 to 1-1-0-0. Like I said, that's why sometimes being on fire and screaming the fire is a little too much adrenaline. You're that much of an emotional darter. You have to keep yourself there all the time if you're hitting when you're like that. And that's tough to do. Trip, go up. All right, I'm with it. 9 mark, 2 of the 3 counted. Wire to wire. Takes a second. Recomposes himself. Yeah, I mean, that's what he needed. He needed his partner to step up. I mean, because I think when he calmed down, it made it easier. But I think when the screaming and the hollering put him off. Oh, here we go. I remember I mean, you're almost done. You win this game. You are done. Man. It's right there. Single, wire up into the 8. All right. Whole check to the board. Finds himself a 19. Blanks. Lots of 8s there. 19's gone. Dang it, Craig. It's all your fault. Need the treble in the worst way. 3 fast singles. Great grouping. Right on top of each other. 32 points on the visit. But they're still trailing 60-something points. Can we just get this one over with? Sorry. That's not the spirit of darts that I need to have. Single for double for a single. So whole check. Looking at bowl. Double does it. Two bowls will do it. Absolutely, Ryan. That's where I'm kind of at. I remember my first time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for tonight. I'm your boy, Ryan George. I'm not going to be subjected to all the screaming, hollering, and yelling that's about to happen, or the cussing, or the fist fighting, or whatever might happen or may not happen. Oh, wow, he's quieter after he wins. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you all tomorrow when I'm not throwing. I'll be with you all day. I'll see you soon.